because that has been left up. Lots of magic damage now coming out of KT, but that can be made up for by, you know,
top lane and got pressured. Skarner wouldn't provide a lot, so maybe a bit more insight into why they went the Rumble route.
Or maybe it's just that Smeb really didn't want to play it as Beyond. He's going to flash into the cocoon, but Pawn not going to get hit by that one. Teleport has been brought out as KT move everyone to the mid lane. And now Beyond is more than dead. So much damage. First blood goes to Smeb. It's a party. KT just
actually make your plays as the Corki. But if they lose out on vision, it's going to be a pretty low-value Corki if he's forced to stay in the mid lane. So maybe trying to crash a side lane turret and rotate the Corki to a side lane might be the way for MVP.
Well, Mata is in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have the wild growth just yet as the heal is coming through. They're trying to get the kill, and Max is going to pick it up and battle dance out, and that's just a 2.
Pressure from full health for ADD. Skarner's still around top side, and okay, he's going in. There's the flash.
Yeah, the pineapples are down now as there's the flash impale. Not a lot you can do to try and get out of the way of that one, ADD, and Score is going to pick up the kill. That's the power of Skarner. You feel pretty bad.
Glacial Shroud, so actually an easy item to build that we know he'll go there eventually. Finally, the bottom turret goes down, but here's the answering attempt.
Yeah, I have a feeling ADD is going to be in a lot of trouble as Mato's just tanking up the turret. The impale comes in and just dragged up the pineapples and taken down. Feels like a little Nicky. Was able to claim the Crystal Spire, though, and should be able to get themselves the Rift Herald as well, as Mato's just wizard wanding. Herald is there's the flash impale. Another equalizer comes in. They've got walls everywhere as Max is just going to evaporate now. Mato looking for the flash, gets in there, finds a slow, Beyond slowed as well. We said hard CC was a problem, but the soft CC certainly there for KT as they're taking a lot of damage. Smeb has the heal from Depth, though, who's still chasing after Ian, and they're so low on the side of MVP. But it's
going. Mini Gnar teleporting in would just have been an extra kill over to the side of KT Rolls.
Well, speaking of an extra kill, could potentially find one here as ADD's stunned up. Pawn gets the flick back as well. Just scooped in. That's going to be the flash, but I have a feeling he's not going to escape as Mata is on his way down, and Mega Gnar not going to save him from that. So Score grabs his 3rd kill of the game and over both sides.
What's Dominion Atlas? I've never heard of that.
It's fast and it's fun, Papa Smithy.
I think it's a past tense thing.
Well, so are the KT members waiting in this brush because that's an exploded Mata. Impale does come in. Beyond is able to get up there, though, as Pawn wants to find the flick. Lots of damages. There's the flash out of the way of the Gnar, and Beyond is just going to burn down on the equalizer. I thought he might actually escape, but doesn't happen. Now Ian has to flash, but the harpoons
significantly helped KT, who've had the vision supremacy around the Baron for the past 5 minutes or so. Waiting for a face check, not getting one yet, but a lot of damage from Deft.
Yeah, I think that's why the rapid fire cannon came in. Maha took so much damage. There's going to be the slow. He's not even going to use the impale, doesn't need it, and that's just too easy. As soon as Featherstorm build, he likes to build. As Mata and Deft waiting to try and get a flank in here. Only 3 versus 2 as Beyond takes a lot of damage, but in comes Smeb. Wants to find the equalizer, really good position. As Maha has to just walk all the way down, it takes half his health bar, and in comes Pawn. There's the flick, and it's going to be avoided by Maha, but the ultimate not doing a whole lot of damage as KT have them about where they want, and Beyond's going to be the first one to go down as Deft is at full health. Not a lot of mana, but he just needs the auto attacks to make things happen. There's the scoop onto ADD. He's going to have his own scoop back, but it's the double kill for Deft, as they now have 2 on the board.
Understanding how a fight will play out seconds beforehand is what you need for equalizer positioning. Had the equalizer overheating to control space on the outside as well. This time the smite is down, and this time it'll be Baron for KT Rolster.
Yeah, it was just a fantastic flanking play there as well, because with Pawn making his way in at exactly the right time with the weave as well, nowhere for MVP to go. They were just corralled, and KT just utilized this to move back towards the mid lane. They have all of the vision. Inside track, so these inner turrets should fall relatively easily. Good knock up there as Deft should be in trouble, almost able to respond as ADD's in trouble. In goes in. It's a double kill now for Maha as MVP are fighting back nicely.
It is going to be Skarner, and alone can struggle. Trying to get the picks he wants in the late game. We'll have to adjust target selection now.
Looks like Deft thinks that he's a diver. Here's the teleport. Big flank deep. Coming in from ADD.
He's got
yeah,
a
exactly
good
right.
bar, though.
Yeah, great position. Smeb's going to move himself over. He is in vision, though, as ADD moves himself towards the backline. Gets the jump in as Deft's in trouble. Ian picks up that kill. It's another good equalizer as Ian's just going to melt to death. Smeb grabs it. Look at the AoE. My God, KT are ripping them up. It looks like you can kill the Cogmore, but who cares? Smeb's just got the damage himself. Pawn there at the same time. There's the flick onto the Gnar. And KT.
Things go about as great as expected for MVP. They get access to the backline, they delete the Kog'Maw. It doesn't matter.
Well, Weaver's Wall is going to get KT towards this bottom side. Equalizer, unfortunately, not going to do anything, but that's going to be the flick back onto ADD. Gets himself into the Mega Gnar, but now KT, the cavalry has arrived, and they'll have to trade top laner for top laner at least, assuming Score can deal with this. There's the fadeaway jump shot as far as the Living Artillery is concerned to finish off that kill.
Yeah, trying to leave the kill. Now the Rift Herald, so the Rift Scuttler vision is gone. Now they know that Beyond has had to go to base, so even with the information, she'll be able to DPS down Baron, free Baron to KT.
Yeah. Oh, that was an optimistic rocket by Ian.
I wondered there for a moment.
Yeah, pretty close. I mean, when you can steal it with a Rakan Q, I feel like a rocket does more damage. Smarta just accidentally took a hell of a lot of package damage. Now ADD jumps himself over to the side. Wild Growth has to be used on Smev, who flashes himself out of the way. Max has to escape from the fighters. There's the Equalizer, beautifully placed on top of everyone, and the Impale will get the pick off on the tanky Gnar. ADD falls down, and now KT will follow MVP. Watching.
And that's kind of the weird thing, is there's a sense of dread, there's a sense of inevitability of a KT victory, although...
Well, Deft is actually going to get caught out. Beyond grabs that kill, and this could be the moment. Score going to flash his way out, just going to blast cone himself up into the sky, and now Pawn. Lots of damage, not a lot of health on the side of MVP's members, as KT still have 2 full health carries. Score looking to try and get himself in there as Smeb. Another beautiful Equalizer as the Weaver's Wall comes in. Maha will get flashed on by Smeb, finds his way through, but my god, look at that damage. This is what we said as Pawn can't get autoed one more time by this Corki, who Valkyries forward, gets said auto, and now Score's gonna fall down as well. Make that a triple for Ian, and MVP finally taking a long time to die, and Ian is unable to actually take down the minions
This is probably the wrong decision from MVP if you think about it. Mata also is going to be a complete nuisance.
Yeah, he's just going to be frustrating.
He's trying to waste time. If they're using any damage to not finish the Baron, it's more headaches for the base.
All right, Little Ants doesn't do it, but that was so close.
You did wonder, Atlas.
Yep, we've seen crazy. Okay, MVP taking the aggro now.
Max in the back line. He has flash up. Remember, Def does not.
The old flanking Rakan trying to make his way through. There's the quickness.
They got
There's the entrance. Massive flick back from Pawn on the back end, but the Equalizer's down. KT still looking for it as Deft. He's once again fallen down, but MVP now very, very low, and they're getting themselves into the pit. It is going to be on grabbing the Elder Drake, but can MVP actually make it out alive as they have the man advantage? Pawn, massive work in the back line as Beyond should die to this threaded volley, but it's actually going to miss. Score trying to look for him. Redemption comes in. Marduk not going to be able to grab it, but has set up the kill with that repel as that falls down. Pawn grabs this as Smab has followed the massive creep wave towards this base, and with this many creeps, the Nexus not going to last long, and they're going to have a heroic battle against 4 members of KT, even though they've killed the Kog'Maw.
Yeah, the Super Minion's going to do the rest of the work. This should be game victory for KT. The fight was fought on MVP's terms. They deleted the enemy Kog'Maw with the excellent initiation from Max and also the Gnar ultimate. But if we get a replay of the fight, Atlas, 2 members were actually focused on finishing down the Elder Dragon while the rest of KT could rush down, kill 3, and you wonder if the starting call was right, but the in-fight, team-fight call was wrong, because when you delete the Kog'Maw, it feels like you should have better options, and securing the Elder Dragon, I don't know if that would have been the difference. Very hard to judge. It was a very charged team fight. It goes the way of KT. They have enough